Jasper Mall. I'll be honest, I've not been looking forward to this video. Not because it's a bad mall, or because anything happened here, but because I have to compete against a documentary I really like, and I know I'm not going to match up to it. But, we're gonna try anyway. Come on, you really thought I was not gonna see this place for myself? Jasper Mall got its start in August 1981 when it opened with the following anchors: JCPenney and Kmart. Just two anchors. It was a humble lineup with a handful of inline stores between the two, with JCPenney relocating from downtown Jasper when the mall opened. Kmart was also a relative newcomer to the area, and it was reported that Kmart was an unusual choice for an anchor tenant at the time. Belk's arrival was actually quite late, the store opening in 2002 as part of a small expansion of the mall, spearheaded by Sharp Realty, whom owned the mall at the time. They would have acquired the mall from the original developer, George Ewing, in 1996, and from there, things would be relatively quiet as the locals went about their business, until 2016. In 2016, Sears Holdings would announce the closure of Kmart, of which would cease operations in 2017. And immediately after that, JCPenney announced it would be closing its doors for the last time at the end of July that year. Instantly, Jasper Mall was left with only Belk as the primary anchor, and by then, Kohan Retail Investment Group would own the mall. The specific date, however, has escaped my knowledge, as the article highlighting this seems to no longer exist. Kohan Retail is not really the best omen for a mall. However, there is one saving grace for this mall: Mike, the manager, who puts a lot of work, care, and effort into maintaining the mall as featured in the documentary. And I can at least confirm that as of August 2022, he was still there. I do wish I was here under better circumstances, and I wouldn't have minded having a chat with him sometime. But when I arrived, I was ill. Something from Atlanta didn't agree with me, which might shed some light on why I'm biased against that city. But that's a tangent for another day. Now we're coming into the future. Speaking of the current times beyond the documentary, Jasper Mall's future isn't as bleak as you might think. Dunham Sports would open a store in the former JCPenney, and while they don't have any mall access, which feels like a sin, this would at least keep Jasper Mall occupied with two anchors. And in January 2023, the City Council of Jasper would approve a plan that would incentivize Rural King to open a store in the former Kmart space. Additionally, Jasper Mall is said to be undergoing a revitalization effort, which does include the aforementioned Rural King. While Rural King has not set up shop yet, this is actually pretty good news for the mall and would help it to remain viable in these trying times. Alright, last time I'll mention it, go watch the documentary if you want a real case study on this place, and maybe malls as a whole. Now, what do I think about this mall? Well, I'm not quite as hopeless as others might be. While others seem to almost root for this place to fail, I don't want that. I want to see things happen with this place. I want to see it at least survive and hold its own. And so far, it does seem like they're pulling solutions for this mall. And the manager is certainly trying things out. And with all that he does, from cleaning to watering to tar on the roof, and helping with loading and unloading outside, I do hope he's getting paid well. And lastly, I'll just say this. Jasper Mall might be an all-time favorite of mine. I've been to many, but some of these older, small-town malls that still look 80s as fuck, it's my kind of vibe, man. Now, on the way out, I did stop for dinner in Garfield's, and, well, I can't really give my verdict on that place because I was ill. I thought putting food down would help since I didn't eat much to begin with that day, but it did not pan out at all. I'll talk more about that when we head for Tupelo further down the line. So, due to the illness, I'm not going to give my rating on Garfield's just yet. I'll give it another chance if I can get back out that way. Also, please save your apologies and well wishes on that front. It's old news anyway, and I'm still alive. Somehow. Well, thanks for having me, Jasper, Alabama. And until next time, this is Doomie Grunt wishing you, and the Jasper Mall, farewell and good luck in this mad, mad, mad world. The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. There is no stopping in a red zone.